Over the past few weeks, the Gilmore Keyboard Festival has been going on here in Kalamazoo, and as somebody who has grown up around music and as the daughter of an accomplished pianist, it was really exciting to be able to go to a number of the events. Last night was the finale, and the Kalamazoo Symphony Orchestra played with two different pianists. The first half of the concert was with a Polish pianist. They did the Beethoven Concerto No. 2, and his name's Rafał Blechacz. He's Polish, so he's world-renowned though, and absolutely phenomenal. He made playing the piano look so simple and fluid. It was a really great experience, very soothing music. And then the second half was a composer. His name was Michael Legrand, and it was the first performance of this composition that he had written, which was the Concerto for Piano and Orchestra. I had to leave after the first movement because the new style of contemporary classical music is so far out there. It was making me tense. And this happened also when we went to the Bruce Hornsby concert, because Bruce Hornsby started his concert by playing some music by this man, Charles Ives. It's a trio, the Ives Trio, and you can look it up on YouTube if you don't believe me. But the music is literally chaotic, dissonant, and so unorganized. I could literally sit here at the piano and just be like... And that's like considered the music. It's so it's amazing to be able to learn somebody else's that's like that. But my mom went with me to that concert, and she essentially walked away and was like, this completely describes our society. I mean, we talk about removing God, where, 1 Corinthians talks about how God is a God of peace and not of confusion. These new works of music, or whatever it's called, is not even anything that would be termed angelic or peaceful or calming. It's literally complete disarray, and I was so disappointed with how the second half of that finale went last night, because the first half could not have been more fluid and gorgeous. And from someone who grew up playing classical music, playing Fur Elise, playing all of these just very calming, and the Moonlight Sonata, these types of works that represent God and his longing for us to experience. And then we have this new generation coming through that says, okay, anything that I play or do, you have to accept. Anything that I do, you better not question, and you better enjoy it. So guess what? I got up and left after the first movement of that second half of the thing, and I honestly left with the attitude of, I want to leave. I don't even care about being polite, because this is literally making my body hurt, and I hope that other people follow me, because this is not music. It wasn't music anymore. It's literally chaos. It's organized chaos. That's what it is. And it's not something that we should be accepting of or saying, wow, well, somebody else likes it, so I have to. Sorry, I really like Beethoven. I like the smooth calming. I like feeling at peace and relaxed when I listen to music, and that just didn't cut it for me. And just the same as, I'm sorry, I am accepting and want to meet everybody exactly where you are, but when it comes down to the end of the line, I will walk out of the room when somebody tries to tell me, oh yeah, we have to understand what's right and wrong. We have to understand that there is orderly unification in this world. We don't need organized chaos. We can seek God, call him down here, have him mend our wounds, and all of a sudden, this whole transgender movement, this LGBT... There's another letter that got added recently. I don't even remember what it is. Sorry. Brain surgery, it helps me forget. So I just want to say, keep going forward with the peace that we know. Keep going forward with what we have, and stand for what you know is right. Because when I listen to Beethoven and I listen to this Legrand piece, they could not be more opposite. And I felt very disappointed in the Gilmore Keyboard Festival for attempting to correlate those two together and to make them into a unified piece for the finale, because they completely butted heads and it completely ruined the evening for me. So that was essentially my takeaway. And I mean, my mom brought that up about how it really does reflect our society and the fact that I wanted to leave, and I know I was not the only one in that audience that wanted to leave, but everyone stayed. And if you walked out too, congrats to you, because it's not easy to be the one that stands up and says, I'm not doing this. But the world needs them, so do what you have to do and stand up for what you know is right. And I hope you guys have a blessed Sunday. I will see you again another Sunday. God bless.